lunch and to blow some more wind.
Dear, dirty Dublin Dubliners. 2 Dublin Vestals, Stephen said, elderly and pious, have lived 50 and 53 years in Fumbleys Lane. Where's that? The professor asked. Off Black Pits, Stephen said. They want to see the views of Dublin from the top of Nelson's Pillar. They save up 3 and 10pence in a red tin letterbox money box. They shake out the threepenny bits and sixpences and coax out the pennies with the blade of a knife. 2 and 3 in silver and 1 and 7 in coppers. They put on their bonnets and best clothes and take their umbrellas for fear it may come on to rain. Wise virgins, Professor McHugh said. They buy 1 and 4pence worth of brawn and 4 slices of panloaf at the North City dining rooms in Marlborough Street from Miss Kate Collins, proprietress. They purchase 4 and 20 ripe plums from a girl at the foot of Nelson's Pillar to take off the thirst of the brawn. They give 2 threepenny bits to the gentleman at the turnstile and begin to waddle slowly up the winding staircase, grunting, encouraging each other, afraid of the dark, panting, one asking the other, "Have you the brawn?" praising God and the Blessed Virgin, threatening to come down, peeping at the air slits. Glory be to God, they'd no idea it was that high. Their names are Anne Kearns and Florence McCabe. Anne Kearns has the lumbago, for which she rubs on Lourdes water, given her by a lady who got a bottleful from a passionist father. Florence McCabe takes a crew bean and a bottle of double X for supper every Saturday. When they've eaten the brawn and the bread and wiped their 20 fingers in the paper the bread was wrapped in, they go nearer the railings. 2 old Dublin women on the top of Nelson's Pillar. But they are afraid the pillar will fall, Stephen went on. They see the roofs and argue about where the different churches are. Rathmine's Blue Dome, Adam and Eve's, St. Lawrence O'Toole. But it makes them giddy to look, so they pull up their skirts, those slightly rambunctious females. Hazy all, Miles Crawford said. No poetic license. We're in the archdiocese here. And they settle down on their striped petticoats, peering up at the statue of the one-handed adulterer. One-handed adulterer, the professor cried. I like that. I see the idea. I see what you mean. It gives them a crick in their necks, Stephen said, and they are too tired to look up or down or to speak. They put the bag of plums between them and eat the plums out of it, one after another, wiping off with their handkerchiefs the plum juice that dribbles out of their mouths and spitting the plum stones slowly out between the railings.